My name is Aya. I am working as a spiritual consultant. Today, I would like to share something interesting about our body, especially the message that the body tells us. I feel this is an important message to share, so I will. It's about the self-sacrifice stemming from a feminine aspect of ourselves. So that all our body, everyone's got the masculine aspect and the feminine aspect. And then this kind of feel that it's coming out or stemming from feminine side. So I'll share. So the body message is truly wonderful. The body speaks a lot to us, and then it is in fact very very spiritual. So not only telling us the message, but we listen to this message and heal. If we feel, then our frequency and the energy rise, and our reality changed. So it's really fascinating area to go into, I guess. So before I go into this detail about the message, I want to introduce myself a bit. So my name is Ayako Aya, and then I'm from Japan. About 2 years ago, I opened up my spiritual power while living in Japan. It is a really fascinating area, I guess, and my life has changed a lot since then. I used to work as a bilingual parenting consultant, but now I provide a spiritual / life consulting services. With the spiritual skills and power, I support myself, my peers, and clients in reconnecting with their true selves and realizing their dreams. So my dream itself, we'll share this one. Hang on. I went to the sunken retreat. So this is it. So my dream is to create a world but a world filled with love, deep joy, and happiness. A place where all the people, every living creature, nature, forests, oceans, and everything on the earth shine vibrantly and happily, just as they are. So I know this world from the past lives, and then I feel that it's a time that we can create all together. So this is something that I'm working on it, and this is my dream as well. I do this through running a community and hosting a retreat or other events, self-actualization sessions, spiritual reading and the healings, energy work, and more. I do all sorts of reading, including higher self, soul, nature, animals, or even objects. Among these, reading that reveal people's purpose of soul are very popular, and many people who receive them begin their true soul journey, which makes me really happy. So recently I launched my course where I share knowledge and skill regarding healing through the body cells. So at the cellular level, it's really deep level. So drawing upon my expertise in spiritual reading and healing technique. So this is something that I just started and working on it, and it's really interesting as well. The physical body is deeply connected to negative emotions and the emotional wounds stemming from both this life and the past lives. It is a fascinating area of the study when these emotions are healed and integrated. The body energy is heightened. In other words, the vibration emitted by the body shift raising to a higher level. This is like the message from body that if your body is not, or body or heart or thought is not integrated, it's not straightforward, and then something is not right, then your body tell you the message. Okay, so that these things that I do as a part of my support work, it's called integration. So if you're carrying a wound, if you're carrying a wounded inner child, I don't know if you ever heard of it before, but it's like a kid yourself when you're a child, staying in your heart or in your body, and then that child is wounded, so that need a little support. So this I facilitate its healing and integration. So find that particular child, a particular wound, and then we heal. And then once it's healed, it's integrated, and then change into the light energy. Lift up the energy. So in reality, many people carry enormous, numerous, numerous wounds within their minds and bodies, wounds that stem from childhood and previous lives. Surprisingly, we carry over a great deal from past lives. It's said that as a part of our soul journey, we live life after life, time and time again, over hundreds of times and so on. So since I opened up the spiritual power, I have witnessed my past lives, many of them. For instance, I was a female Bushi samurai warrior. I'm not sure if I was fighting, but I raised as a samurai. Probably about 500-600 years ago. Might be wrong, but I guess so. Once I was an artist making the hanging lamp at the time. And then once I was, or maybe more than once, many times that I was a person, a lady, using my spiritual power to support people right now. So it's fascinating anyway. It's important that we all integrate, and so it means that your head, thought, heart, emotion, body, and feeling are all the same, one line. If you feel that you want to do dance, then you take the idea and then you do a dance. That's straightforward. If you feel like dancing, but if you care about what other people think too much, then you stop dancing. But that's ignoring your feeling. So that's not straight. So that kind of, if I say it simply, then that's kind of integration, right? So sometimes, or a lot of the time, people don't know what we really want to do. So need to really tune in and listen to your body and tune into yourself deeply. That's something that might need a little bit of practice, I guess, but it's pretty important as the world is changing dramatically now. So it's more tuning to yourself rather than tuning to the world, right? That's how I feel. So it's important to integrate, and then there are many different ways to heal and integrate. One of the way is to listen to our body message. So recently I heard that my family members or friends have some problem with their body, like having sore knees or sore ankles, or one of my friends suffer from iron deficiency. So I did that reading for their bodies and then found out why it is happening and how we can solve this. So for my friend, and I asked why your body or her body is suffering from iron deficiency, the first thing I noticed was that I becoming out of breath. I couldn't really breathe. I can't breathe. Then I turned into the feeling, the sensation, and I started to feel anger, the sense that it's kind of like always me doing the thing. It's always me, only me working hard. So the anger, this emotion came up to the surface. Right? So this kind of thing is really hidden inside of the body, in the deep tissue kind of things. It's harder to find sometimes. If we train, then we can find it and access easily. but sometimes, like most of the time, people don't realize that have anger in the body. So I'm running this course now, healing, and then yesterday we had a session, like practice session, and the 2 out of 3 ladies had the same thing, that they had really strong anger, and I pointed out that you have a really strong anger feeling and emotion, but hard to access to, so that they couldn't really feel at the beginning. But then because we did the energy work, so they could. But something like that, it's harder to feel. But anyway, it's important to know, or important to admit that we have anger inside our body, and that's okay to have it. So this anger, or if I say more, the negative emotion underneath, is the cause of the iron deficiency. So this condition is happening to tell us that there is an anger and the emotion behind. So they often, our body is really telling the problem. It's not that problem itself is problem, but there is a cause behind it. So when our body is aching or something wrong, it's a sign our body wants to tell us something. So we need to listen carefully. And normally physical pain is a natural warning signal from our bodies, and that asks for attention. So saying that, please solve this cause, please solve this now. So if you ignore, and it gets worse, if you ignore, and it gets even worse, or other thing is happening to tell, or for us to realize. So by reading the sign of a feeling, this emotion comes up to the surface. I can, or we can, if you train yourself, understand the actual problems or causes. So now, and if we solve this, the pain goes away, or our body works normally or functionally. So instead of taking the painkiller, solving the direct cause can actually solve the problem, whole problems. So it happened to me, like when I had a pain at my back, and then once I realized one emotion, and then it disappeared. So it really tells us, and then it's easy to fix once you know what the problem is. Right, so this time iron deficiency is caused by the anger, the sense of the self sacrifice. So why is it always me? Why is always just me doing stuff, working hard? Why only I have to do that? Why only me sacrificing myself? I think it's pretty familiar for all people, or female or feminine side, I guess. So I asked, what can we do to solve this problem? How can we ease this anger or emotion? So the body tells me to simply stop that, tells her to stop that, stop doing all the works by herself. If you are always end up doing everything, then stop that now. If you want to sit down and relax before dinner, instead of making dinner, sit down and then relax. It is hard because you have a kid, or you have husband, and you have to do this, you have to do that, and there's a lot of things that we have to do it. But it's just becoming a habit. And if you are in a cycle, you can't really see that you are sacrificing yourself. So if you wanna just sit down, relax, and maybe you can tell families that you want to have a rest, or ask anyone can do something today instead of like me, or for me. Maybe kids can make a easy pizza or something, or throw something in the oven, and put your feet up. So if you find that the washing baskets are full, normally you are the one who's do the washing, then try not to do it and then see how it goes. So husband might start doing that, or kids might, find that, oh, there's no socks to wear, I need to do washing, then I might do that. Or you can just ask to hang washing outside, or like bring it in, just to share that all the tasks that you carry on your shoulder with your family member or a team member at the office. So because now the society rely on moms or wives a lot, like housework and like actual work and looking after kids, a lot of things could be on your shoulders at the moment. You might notice or not, but it could be the case. So most of the time, without realizing, people sacrifice themselves. So lots of ladies, mom, wives are doing self-sacrifice, like naturally doing that. Yeah. So if you feel like you don't do it, then you would need to do. Oh yeah. If you don't do that now, then you feel like, oh yeah, I need to do later. It's just a double work, so I might just get it done. So this habit is causing the self-sacrifice. So if you stop one job, and then if you stop one job, and someone else might start to take over the job. Or if you let go one thing, then someone else find that task or find the thing and then happily take it. You never know. So it's definitely worth to try. Like washing clothes used to be my job, not anymore. So I sometimes do that, but when I do hanging clothes while I'm singing, so it's happy job now. So even like it could be your job again, but when you feel like doing it, then that's the time you're doing it. So you don't have to do like set the routine and push yourself really hard, I guess. It's harder to switch that way, I guess, but you can do it. Like over the time, you can change. But first of all, you need to realize that you're pushing yourself, your body is telling that not to stop, and then focus on your body, looking after your body or feeding, and switch on a bit more. Right. So yeah, we can also slow down things. That's another thing. Like things you thought that need to be done tonight, but it was fine next week to get it done. So yeah, if you like slow down everything and then not like quickly get it done and take it off, instead of doing that, maybe like leave it and see how it goes. So look up the skies and like enjoy the nature, or just to sit down and see the like nature or ocean can really heal your emotion as well. So that's the message from your body, basically. So this is not coming from just one of my friends, but my family member when I did reading, or the the peers or the clients when we did reading. So I feel like it's coming out a lot at the moment. And this is kind of like important when I hear that the same story over and over at the short period of the time. That's the big message from the earth, that it's shifting that way. So the feminine side is kind of like trying to open up the emotion. That means the masculine side is trying to also open up. And then in the end, if we open straight away, then we can integrate this feminine side and the masculine side. So this is something like maybe a little bit difficult story, so I'll talk next time. But yeah, I just wanted to share this message from our bodies. Look after yourself, look after ourselves, and then slow down a little bit, and then stop self-sacrifice. That's the most important message that we got given, I guess. So that's it. So that's it. Yeah, so we only live once, I guess. We do come back many times, but this life is only once. So hopefully, like we have like great life all the way, and then this world that I want to make. We can make it, I guess, if everybody's joining in and then trying to integrate and then becoming who we are. So hopefully it's gonna happen. I will work in it. So if you wanna possibly, I don't know. I'm running a community. If you want to possibly come into my community, you are more than welcome. Or if you can start your own thing, or like if you start your true journey, that'd be great. So yeah, so that's thank you. Thank you for listening and watching. I've never done this kind of talk in English, so I'm not sure how it goes or how it was and stuff, but I'm happy to share how I feel and how I see the world from my point of view. So if you'd like to hear again or hear more about these kind of words, then let me know and I will try to do the live or film again. Okay, so thank you so much and bye for now. Bye.